What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 320 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack.
Take me home tonight.
I don't want to let you go till you see the light.
You ruined the gimmick. I mean, I was gonna just cut it in a promo where I was just gonna say the next line and just like you're gonna be what? And I was gonna say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you even read my texts?
No.
What the fuck?
You didn't text me anything.
I've written out the script for the next 66 episodes. How we're gonna intro it.
It's very specific. Only 66.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Oh, we're done for 66?
Yeah, we're done after 66 more episodes. That's it.
The last time we said we were done, we came back.
Yeah, we've recorded more in this fucking 3 weeks that we said that than the prior 3 years.
I know.
Fuck the show.
I'm having fun, though. All right, and a poor pre-show bout. Big Daddy V defeated Mark Canterbury with a big splash. Big Daddy V, I haven't seen Big Daddy V in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't. I'm trying to keep talking. Keep going.
All right, well, the next segment.
I feel like my mic might be picking up something. I don't know what it is.
Sweet, you sound good on my end, if that helps.
Well, I know I sound good. It's just I'm getting a little the audio. I don't know. Maybe okay. Keep going. Keep talking.
Okay. Yeah. So then our next pre-show match got a 67. On a decent pre-show match, Taz defeated Brutus Booty Cake with a T-bone suplex.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good match right there.
It was something.
Huh. Interesting. Can you still hear me?
Interesting.
Okay,
yeah, I can hear you. So yeah, Taz, pre-show match today. Taz needs to get back in the winning, and he did for him.
All right, we start off Raw Nitro.
86. And about this is a pre-show. This is not a pre-show. This is a show, and this is a match on that show. It is for the Cruiserweight Classic second rounder, and about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Dean Malenko defeats El Hijo del Santo with a Texas Cloverleaf.
Yeah, pretty decent match right there.
For Dean Malenko.
I'm fucking with all my shit right now in the middle of recording. What a dumb thing I'm doing.
After the match, Alex Wright comes out. And he's got the cups of tea. And Dean Malenko, of course, they cheers and they dump the tea on top of El Hijo del...
Why are they T-boys?
What?
Why are they T-boys?
Well, if you remember a couple weeks ago, Dean Malenko said he actually enjoyed it. It was fun because he got to dump tea on people. He said it was fun.
That's so weird.
But you know it's not weird because it's got a 56. So this will probably do better if we ever run it again, which is a bit of a bummer because, you know, Bubba is on a roll. But nonetheless, Bubba Ray. So Devon Dudley got hurt last week. And who knows when Devon's coming back. But Bubba Ray, he said, you know what? I'm going to go in alone. And he challenged Tommy Dreamer to a hardcore championship match. And Tommy Dreamer, being friends with Bubba, said, you know what? You're in, kid. And then about that, had good heat and a decent wrestling. Bubba Ray Dudley defeated Tommy Dreamer with a powerbomb and wins the hardcore championship. This is Bubba Ray's first singles title.
Yeah, unfortunately, just did not come with he just didn't have a good match for it. As they didn't click at all in their chemistry, and yeah, just a shit show of a match.
That's a bummer. That is a bummer. So this promo.
Who gave Chavo mic time? Who did it?
Chavo Guerrero. He it shows him he's walking through his house and he's talking about the Cruiserweight Classic. He's like, last year I came in second, but no one ever talks about that. You want to know why no one talks about that? Because everybody was too busy talking about Chef Psychosis. And listen, Chef Psychosis, great guy. Got a lot of respect for him. But listen, he overshadowed me. And ever since then, even though I was the runner-up, even though I'm a former Cruiserweight champion, I'm Chavo Guerrero. I'm part of the legendary Guerreros. And as he's talking, you hear someone in the background go, "Ah! Get Hector, come on!" And everyone laughs because, it sounds like, because if you tuned into Raw at this very time. Eddie's doing one too, and Chavo walked by, and you can hear Eddie in this one. It's funny. It's a weird thing that they're doing right now. But Chavo says, everyone forgets. So in the Cruiserweight Classic this year, I'm gonna change because Chavo Guerrero, I'm gonna go all the way to the end. I'm gonna win, and guess what? If I run into AJ Styles in that match, I'm also gonna take the Cruiserweight Championship, and then I'll fight for the world title. And unlike Rey Mysterio, I don't give a shit who the champion is. I'm gonna run out, challenge who I think is gonna be the weakest and who I can pick off at the right minute. And I'm gonna have both championships. The year 2000 is the year of Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Maybe.
And we show up, Sylvester Stallone, Hulk Hogan. So they're still upset. They're actually pouting. They're both pouting. And the reason they're pouting is because Ted Turner made them compromise. They both had to take their lists and they had to
check it
put
twice.
members on. Yeah, they had to check it twice. They had to find out who's naughty or nice. And then they had to combine their list together and agree on a list of comprising of both people. And so they finally did. It took them a minute, but they finally came up with a list. And here's the list. So Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan and Sylvester Stallone, they keep interrupting each other. They keep cutting each other off, introducing the members of the team. Sylvester Stallone's like, first we've got the United States champion, Rob Van Dam. And Hulk says, that's right, yes, and then we've got Scott Hall and Macho Man Randy Savage, brother. And then Sylvester Stallone says, yes, but then we've got Kevin Nash. And then Sylvester Stallone, or Hulk Hogan says, and finally, we got a guy. He's been impressing. He's been giving it his all. The fans are behind him, and I can't think of any other person to have on this team. We've got Diamond Dallas Page. Those 5 men, Hall, Nash, RVD, Savage, and Diamond Dallas Page are Team WCW. But listen, of course you're wondering, who's going to captain this team? Well, listen. It is none other than, Hulk Hogan says, it's none other than about to be decided in the main event, brother, because I'm booking a match. It's going to be a fatal 5-way. Hall versus Nash versus RVD versus Savage versus Diamond Dallas Page, and the winner is the team captain. And Sylvester Stallone, he stops. He looks and he says, Hulk, it's rare, but I think I actually agree with you. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, that's going to be the main event tonight.
Interesting. Interesting.
And we have another Cruiserweight Classic second round matchup, and in a decent match, Christopher Daniels upsets Billy Kidman with the last rites.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen, Christopher Daniels, he beat a former tag team champion. He beat a former television champion. And I believe Kidman's also a former U.S. champion, if I remember correctly. Daniels is on a round of upsets. He's upset 2 people who people probably thought were going to beat him. He's making noise in this tournament. And we got a tag team match. Disco Fury and Disco Inferno, they're in the ring. They're having fun dancing. Face of Fear come out. And in 640, Meng submits Disco Fury with a Tongan death grip.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Get these rat fuckers out of here.
Oh, we come back, another vacation segment. It shows Jericho and Ahmed, and listen, they're at an opera house, and there's like this epic opera going on. And Ahmed, he's sitting there. You know how they got like those glasses, that they put up to the eyes at opera houses so they can see. They both have those, and Ahmed says, "What the hell are we doing here?" And Jericho goes, "Shh." And then a good part, and then the opera singer hits a high note. It's like, and Jericho, he's feeling it. He's like, this is so good. Listen, Ahmed, this right here, this is culture. And listen, we're the best of the best, and it's important that being the best of the best, that we absorb all culture around us. We need to know everything about everything. And listen, how do you not like this? This is beautiful music, and Ahmed's like, this sucks. Listen, shouldn't we be getting ready for our big title match at Rising Sun? Like, listen, we've been on vacation for a week. And listen, when you said, let's have let's take Monday off and let's celebrate our win. And we flew out. We flew out to this lovely beach in Hawaii. I was in because it's fun. We could use a break, but come on, let's get back to work. And Jericho's like, yeah, sure. But as soon as they hit this falsetto, and then they hit a high again, and then Jericho's like, oh my god, this is so good. Hey, Ahmed, listen, we can't go back to work now. Listen, we don't need to. We're the best of the best. Take it easy. Sit down. Pick your feet up. Well, maybe don't put your feet up. We're at an opera house. That's rude. Let's be sophisticated. Sit down and enjoy the show. And that's that. They enjoy a nice opera. We have here Owen Hart, and he's getting ready for an interview. But before he can even talk, the Flock show up and they beat down Owen Hart. And Chris Kanyon debuting his new T-shirt. It's got Mick Foley with like an X through it. It's got Sting with an X through it, and then it has Kanyon underneath it. Like he's really living, feeling himself after those 2 big wins. But the Flock, they beat down Owen Hart, and Raven says, you should never have gotten in my business, Owen. You should never have came to WCW. Pick him up, Mike. And Mike picks him up for a power bomb. And as he's picking him up for a power bomb, Raven, he moves a table underneath him, and they put him through a table.
Interesting.
Interesting it did. And we've got, I said interesting and did. In a poor match, we got to these 2 guys. So Matt Hardy, of course, Matt's brother Jeff is in the Cruiserweight Classic, and he wanted to, needed to find a partner. He found LaSharka, 2 guys who, they're good friends. And Matt Hardy and LaSharka, they took on the Savage Dojo, and once again, Randy Savage not paying attention to his dojo could come back to cost the students, because Matt Hardy and LaSharka and Shannon Moore with a flying leg drop.
All right, this was definitely a match right here.
That was a match that certainly happened. And this is a video package. It just highlights the Sting and Mick Foley match, and and it's just to hype us up for their big upcoming match. Rising Sun.
All right, and I think that leads to our main event, Chad.
Our main event, the Fatal 5-Way to determine who is going to be team captain. It got an 83, and in a superb match, Diamond Dallas Page defeats Kevin Nash, Sensei Savage, Rob Van Dam, and Scott Hall when Diamond Dallas Page pins Scott Hall with a diamond cutter, Justin. Diamond Dallas Page, he's the team captain of Team WCW.
That he is, Chad. That he is.
Heck yeah. And then after the match, he celebrates with the fans.
New gimmick. Remind me of a new gimmick for DDP.
Got it.
87.
Got an 87. Got an 87. You know what? Normally, I usually feel like they're pretty earned. I think we
you stole that one.
Yeah, this one. I don't like to disagree with a good rating, but I feel like
Jericho on vacation for a month and Stallone and Hogan bickering has saved your ratings a little bit this month.
Yeah, a little bit.
At least this week, not last week. You had Owen and DDP that banged, but that was. You have an 83 main and get an 87 fucking. Get the fuck out of here, game. All right, we'll see you for Thunder if maybe Chad can figure out how to book a better show than that.